Good morning. Today is Thursday, August 19th, 2021. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
You have found your way back to the most unique live stream daily ritual on the web. This is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival. That's right, I'm here together with archaeologist and anthropologist Leslie McQuade, and the ritual you're about to experience comes from the earliest days of Christianity. It was recovered in Egypt in 1769, comes from a document called the First Book of Yahweh inside the Bruce Codex. The first and second books of Yahweh are apparently two lost books of the Bible that were eliminated by the Romans, which purport to contain the secret magic teachings of Jesus to his apostles. I'm Bishop David Griffin.
I'm Witch Queen Leslie McQuade.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars we shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow your breath as it spreads throughout your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha,
at Omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between, sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of the sun between, birth
and death,
and the path of life between, Alpha,
Omega.
This morning, once again, we will be opening the 21st Treasure of Light. We begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury, attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside and grant us entry. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eloise. Eloise. Azaias. Azaias. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter in to the 21st Treasure of Light. There are 12 heads of my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father. He gives light power to them. Shining angel, head in the place of the east, we invoke you by your secret name left to us by the living Jesus. Zo-zo-zai. Zo-zo-zai. Zohozai. Zohozai. Ozazaksai. Ozazaksai. Naozaei. Naozaei. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaez. Ozaez. Ozeaia. Ozeaia. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. Oshos, Oza. Oshos, Oza. Azaiaos. Azaiaos. Naya Ozaza. Naya Ozaza. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. And so we completed our journey through the places. Invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper place and proper rank. And at length we came into the place of the middle, called the place of the midst, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name we invoke you, Oazi-ai. Oazi-ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Restore the purity of our air,
Restore the purity of our air.
of our water,
Restore the purity of our water.
of our food,
Restore the purity of our food.
and our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
May all who search for the abundant life promised by the living Jesus discover the God force energy and how to fuel their everlasting souls with this living light. Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
May all who search for the living light discover it. And in that hour when death comes calling, may we shed this physical body and rise triumphant into the kingdom of light, following the path opened for us by the living Jesus. All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps you experience more God force energy. As you have more of this energy, you are better able to make the connections between events. That's right. God force energy not only improves your memory, but it improves your ability to make connections between things. You know, it's an amazing capacity that human beings have, that we can remember an event many decades later and still come to new and fresh understandings. That is because when you combine experience with observation, that's when you find the truly intelligent people. That's when you find the people who really do understand what's going on. Because understanding this world requires a lot more than simply knowing what is going on. It requires knowing what has happened before. And this is what is being altered in our world right now. We're in a very unusual time in that we are transitioning from a time when the written word was stable and firm and in place. And we're moving into a new time where that written word can be overwritten and changed, deleted and edited in the blink of an eye. When you breathe in God force energy, one of the more important things that happens is you are connected to God's timeline. And what I mean by that is that when you breathe in God force energy and you become connected to the divine, you have access to memories you probably thought you forgot. That is because God force energy is the same electric energy that slides through our brains when we're thinking. Just as light can be both a particle and a wave, depending on the perspective of the observer, so too God force energy, as it comes into you, has a multitude of functions that it can satisfy within you. One of the most important is that when you breathe in this energy, you have an increased capacity for memory. That is because there are scientists who have hypothesized that memory is a non-local phenomenon. Let me say that again because it's quite difficult to understand. There's the idea being floated amongst scientists today that our memories are not actually housed in our minds, that our memories are non-local phenomenon. Our memories are actually stored somewhere else, and we access them with our minds, not store them with our minds. Well, what does this mean? This means that the Akashic records are real, and that what we are tapping into that we think is our own memory is actually the memory of God. And that's why when you turn your mind towards God force energy, this memory process becomes smoother, more streamlined, more efficient. more productive. And so today, on this beautiful Thursday, when you find yourself in need of remembering something, know that you have access to all the knowledge that ever was or will be, because you have access to the mind of God. And how do you have this access? Well, you have this access to God's memory in your breath. And you'll remember what you need to remember if you just relax and take in one more deep breath of God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and inspiring message. If you'd like to know more about the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to drop by our website at alphaomega.church. While you're there, also visit our prayer wall, where you can leave your prayer together with ours, and we bring your petitions daily to the angels. And also, while you're there, we ask that you consider leaving a donation. You'll find the donations button figuring prominently all over the website. This is the part of the ritual, folks, where we pass around the collection plate. So we thank you again for coming out, and we will be here with you and for you again tomorrow morning in the hour of sunrise. And until then, as always, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.